Good day, everyone. We are here going to tackle the Bronfenbrenner. I'm echoing, I'm sorry. So we are here we're going to discuss the Bronfenbrenner ecological systems theory. At the end of this module, you are expected to be able to number one, define Bronfenbrenner's ecological systems theory. Number two is differentiate among the five types of system that affect a person development. Who is Yuri Bronfenbrenner? Yuri Bronfenbrenner was a Russian-American psychologist. He was born in 1917 in Moscow and died at 88 years old in 2005. He spent most of his life in the United States. When I'm sorry. When Yurie was 6, his family moved to the United States. His father worked as a clinical pathologist at the New York State Institution for the Mentally Retarded. Yurie went to Cornell for his undergraduate degree in psychology and music and then went to Harvard for his Master's of Arts. Later, he earned a PhD in developmental psychology from the University of Michigan. Yurie also served in the U.S. Army Medical Corps. In 1948, he accepted a professorship in human development, family studies, and psychology of Cornell University. Bronfenbrenner is also the co-founder of the popular Head Start program for disadvantaged preschool children. At the time of his death, Bronfenbrenner was the Jacob Gould Sherman Professor Emeritus of Human Development and Psychology in the Cornell University College of Human Ecology. Bronfenbrenner died at his home in Ithaca, New York on September 25, 2005 due to complications from diabetes, and he was 88. The ecological system theory. According to the ecological system theory, a person's development is affected by everything in their surrounding environment. Bronfenbrenner delineated four types of nested system. He called this microsystem the mesosystem, the exosystem, and the macrosystem. He later added a fifth system called chronosystem. Each system contains roles, norms, and rules that can powerfully shape development. What is microsystem? The microsystem is the direct environment we have in our lives. Your family, friends, classmates, teachers, neighbors, and other people who have direct contact with you are included to your microsystem. The microsystem is the setting in which we have direct social interaction with these social agents. The theory states that we are not mere recipients of the experiences we have when socializing with these people in the microsystem environment, but we are contributing to the construction of such an environment. Relationships in microsystem are bidirectional. In other words, your reaction to the people in your microsystem will affect how they treat you in return. This is the most influential level of the ecological system theory. Number two is the mesosystem. The mesosystem involves in the relationships between the microsystem in one's life. This means that your family experience may be related to your school experience. For example, if a child is neglected by his parents, he may have a low chance of developing a positive attitude toward his teachers. Also, this child may feel awkward in the presence of peers and may resort to withdrawal from group of classmates. Number three is the exosystem. What is the exosystem? The exosystem is the third level. It refers to a setting that does not involve the person as an active participant but still affects him or her. This includes decisions that have a bearing on the persons but in which they have no participation in the decision making process. An example would be a child being affected by a parent receiving a promotion at work or losing their job. Another example would be if a child's mother holds a managerial position in a company and her work often takes her away from the family. The child might sometimes not to see her mother for a week at a time. This situation can impact the child who becomes anxious when her mother leaves. This anxiety affect on her development in other areas even though she has no interaction with her mother or with her mother's work or say in the decision making process. Number 4, the macro system. The fourth level of ecological systems theory in the macro system is the macro system. The macro system encompasses the cultural, environmental, or the cultural environment in which the person lives, all the systems that affect them. Examples could include economy. Examples could include the economy, cultural values, and political systems. The macro system can have either a positive or a negative effect on a person's development. For example, consider the different effect of the development of a child growing up in a third world country economy versus that the United States. For example, for another example, being born to a poor family makes a person work harder every day. Next is the chronos system. This is the number 5. The chronos system was added by Bronfenbrenner later as a fifth system. It includes the transition and shifts in one's lifespan. This may also involve the socio-historical context that may influence a person. One classic example of this is how divorce as a major life transitions. Um, this can affect or may affect not this may affect not only the couple's relationship but also their children's behavior. According to the majority of research, children are negatively affected in the first year after the divorce. The next year after it would reveal that the interaction within the family becomes more stable and agreeable. Each system contains roles, norms, and rules that can powerfully shape development. According to the ecological theory, if the relationship in the immediate microsystem break down, the children or the child will not have the tools to explore other parts of it, parts of his environment. Children looking for affirmation that should be present in the child, parent, or the child, another important adult, and relationship look for attention in inappropriate places. These deficiencies show themselves, especially in adolescence, as antisocial behavior, lack of self discipline, and inability to provide self direction. The major statement of his theory, The Ecology of Human Development from 1979, has had widespread influence on the way psychologists and other social scientists approach the study of human beings and their environments. It has been said that before Bronfenbrenner, child psychologists studied the child, sociologists examined the family, anthropologists, the society, economists, the economic framework of the times, and political scientists, the political structure. As a result of Bronfenbrenner groundbreaking work in human ecology, these environments, from the family to economic and political structures, have come to be viewed as part of the life course from childhood through adulthood. The bioecological approach to human development broke down barriers among social sciences and built bridge between the discipline that have allowed finding to emerge about which key elements in the larger social structure and across societies are vital for optimal human development. So from here we have the references, the Kimberly Moffitt 2017 Uriah Bronfenbrenner Biography and Theory. This is retrieved April 29, 2017. From the study.com Academy, lesson Uriah Bronfenbrenner Biography Theory, quiz HTML. The another one is from Sarah May Sincero, 2012, March 14. Ecological System Theory, retrieved from 2017. And Uriah Bronfenbrenner, 2015, September 28, New World Encyclopedia. That's all for tonight. This module from Developmental Psychology, we tackle the Bronfenbrenner Ecological Systems Theory. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat po sa nakasama ko ngayon.